Well, here's the underside of the Spider. To be honest with you folks, I've been tossing back and forth, just junking everything as it is, just because it's going to be a lot of work. Which I have other things to do in front of this one. And they're not worth a lot of money, but this one is worth more than most of them, but it's in such bad shape. So it's really been a big toss-up, and to be honest, I'm still not sure I'm going to keep this. But I wish I could make my decision up on this. I mean, if I didn't have two 928s, a 65 fastback Mustang in front of this, and of course the paint jobs, I would easily and quickly undertake this, but that's not the reality. So I don't know, but I've done this work before on the Alfa that I did for the other guy, the GTV, so it sort of is familiar. There is a couple good things about this car. Right up in there, that truss, bridge, arch mechanism is not damaged. And this one also is not damaged. That is a big, major plus on these vehicles. Now, this thing did take a little tap in the rear end, and it did crush the bar a little bit, that support bar, but not too badly. Of course, it's going to need all new metal. It's going to need all new everything. Floors, metal, of course the gas tank. Look at this gas tank. Look at that baby. Kind of crusty in there. It's the inside of a gas tank. But this is one of the cars that sat in the field here in Texas for multiple years. It's going to be a lot of work. Now, what I do here internally, what my business is, I'm a media blaster, professional media blaster, so I blast a lot of cars. Just so you know what I've done, I've blasted this Camaro, blasted this 49 Chevrolet, blasted that 65 Mustang, and on drblast.com there's perhaps 120, 130 more cars that I have done media blasting wise. So it's just one of these things I got to do, and this whole car I will do. I'm already starting to build a dedicated rotisserie for this vehicle. And this is it right here. This bar right here. And it's going to be the dedicated rotisserie for this Alfa Romeo. It's not going to be really that adjustable, but it's just going to be made to fit for this vehicle. So I'll take all this stuff off, disassemble everything. I started soaking all the bolts in penetrating oil. So I'll start pulling this stuff down, pulling it apart. That's if I keep it. And then, just start putting the stuff in the cabinet and blasting it, getting it all clean. The motor is probably garbage. There is a bit of good news in all this car is these frame rails right here. They appear, well, maybe not. They appear to be okay, but we'll see after we blast them. And the firewall, you see clear differences in the rot, the floor, and then the firewall right there. There doesn't appear to be any, but we will see as time goes. Of course, the lower fenders, lower parts of the wings. The rocker is surprisingly void of any penetrations of rust, which I find that very hard to believe. Same thing with this one. Also very hard to believe. So we will see how this thing goes. crazy. It's crazy. And last time this thing was on the road, or this thing, the registration expired in 1982. Such a sad shame that this thing sat in the field for so long. Very sad. So we will see how this goes. Okay. Cheers.